This is it. Leaf Sports Heroes. Gonna screen share everybody in the break. Aaron G, you're at the bottom. Todd H at the top. Gonna copy. We're going to random. And we're gonna hit random 7 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Lawrence, you're at the bottom. Ronald C at the top. Gonna copy. And we're gonna paste it in our Leaf Sports Heroes spreadsheet. Let's make this real big. Ronald C, last name starts with A. It's coming out to you. Todd H with B. Rick H, you got C. Kyle S with D. Joey S with E. David is C. You got F. Aaron G. G. John Moore H. Tristan with J. Joshua T. K. Jane S with L. Ronald C. M. Matthew W. N. John Moore O. Mark T. with P. Alexander with R. Timothy H. with S. Alexander, you got T. Christopher SW, you got W. And Lawrence, you got Y. So let's do it.
Let the good times roll.
Yep, here's some stickies. You might want to fill out some stickies. When I open these up here, you're going to need some stickies to put on these cards. John P. Joe Dog says, I can't think of anybody with the last name C. Well, there's somebody with C in there because we've thrown out all the hitless letters. So somebody's in there with C. Mudbug's daddy. He says he's trying to buy M, R, and S. Does anybody want to sell M, R, or S? K is for trade. So E is for trade. And David C says the letter C has 10 hits to it. 10 hits for the letter C.
Nice. Way to go. Good looking out there, Jets fans. Always good to get that information. Find out what's good on the checklist.
Yeah, David C, he's awesome. Man, he's always hooking me up with some checklist info. Vikings all day. What I can do, I can refund you for your spot in Select. And then you can buy in with Ultimate if that works okay. Unless you used a gift card to buy that spot, then it won't let me refund you. But let me see. Yep, you used a gift card to buy Select, so I can't refund that. But I could move it. But I have to take care of that in a minute. I can't do that right now. So just remind me in a few minutes. I'm just not able to do it at the moment. All right, so it looks like we might have an A for a P trade. K is for trade. Joe Dog says, how much left for Ultimate? Axe Daddy, this is box 5. That's correct. Looks like Vegas Baby is down there. We got Ultimate Collection by Upper Deck. And that's huge. Upper Deck Ultimate Collection is 20 left in that one. 20 left in Upper Deck Ultimate. Axel Daddy, you are... Let me see. Yes, you got 2 in this one. Oh, you know what? I typed it in wrong. I thought A3 Daddy was Alexander. Alexander didn't buy in this one. You bought in this one. I typed in the wrong thing. Your username. See, what happened is you didn't fill out. I guess you didn't set up an account. So on my spreadsheet, the billing name was blank, and I saw your email, and I thought it was you or Alexander, so I typed in Alexander. So you actually have Alexander didn't buy in this, so you have 2 spots, but they're just under Alexander. So let me change it to Brad W. So you got, let me tell you what you got. You got the letter R, and you got the letter T. Man, I'm glad you said something before I start opening this box up.
Yeah, way to go calling that one.
I know. So Brad, okay, he says, I have an account at Bounce. Gotcha. Okay. So Brad W, you got the letter R, and you got the letter T. So R and T. There you go. Box 11 Contender should be on YouTube. That's correct. Should be. Brad, no, it shouldn't be a problem because now I know. So now when I see your username, I won't associate that with Alexander. So no problem going forward. Thanks for letting me know, though. Vikings all day. I really don't know if they have any Vikings in here. There is a checklist for this. There's absolutely a checklist for Leaf Sports Heroes.
Yeah, here it is right here. Pasted for your clicking convenience.
That's the sell sheet. That's not the checklist.
You're right. It is the sell sheet.
All right, so let me know when we can open this box up. Will H just got one in America's Pastime Baseball 4 and Triple Threads Baseball. So we got so much going down. Triple Threads Football, America's Pastime. Tom P, yep, we got it, buddy. Triple Threads Football sold out. We'll queue that one up. That's correct, man. We'll see if we can't do that one next. And Joe Dog, you're right, man. It's going by last name. That is correct. So are there any trades? Or am I good to go ahead and chop this one up? Let's do it. Prism Baseball doesn't really sell too good here because we've got so many other things. All right, I've already cut the tape on this one. All right, so let's do it. Chop it up. But I do got a Prism Baseball, and we will sell it. It's just a slow mover. All right, first up, Janet Evans. So that's the letter E. And this one's going to Joey S. So Joey S., you got 5 points in fantasy breaks. Now, there's a couple different Joey S's. This is Joey Seal, S-E-A-L, with the Janet Evans auto. Right there. All right, so 5 points in fantasy breaks. Next up, Joe Theismann. Hey, that's cool. That's awesome, man. The letter T, and that's Brad W. So Brad W. coming out to you. So 5 points in fantasy breaks. This one's not numbered, but Brad W. 5 points in fantasy breaks. Brad W. Next up, oh wow, that's really good right there. Carl Lewis. Look at this, man. It's the letter L. Jane S. So Jane, you just got 5 points in fantasy breaks. Carl Lewis. That's awesome. So Jane S. 5 points in fantasy breaks for Jane. And then we got Rod Carew. That's Rick H. And you spell Rick R-I-C. So Rick H. You just got 5 points in fantasy breaks. And that's Rod Carew. Rick H. coming your way. I wish it was numbered, but it's not. Next up, it's Rick with just a C. We don't want to get this confused, so let me just get a Rick with a C. Brooks Robinson, 2 of 10. And this is Brad W. So Brad W. There you go, man. Brad W. Nice one. So Rick C got the other one. Or Rick H got the other one. And then Brad W gets this one. 5 points in fantasy breaks. And look at this. Our first 101 of the night. So there it is. I told you, man. We pull 101s every night. Let me get this in the top loader a little better here. And this is going to be another 101. And this looks like an old school football guy. Let's see who the heck this is. This is going to be 7 points. Y.A. Tittle. All right, man. Check that out. That is Brad W. So, Brad W., you just got 7 points. So, Brad, man, it's a good thing that you said, hey, I should be in a break. It's a good thing we caught that. So, Brad W., awesome, man. Y.A. Tittle 101. That's awesome, man. 7 points coming out to Brad in that one, man. That is just awesome right there. So, first 101 of the night. I love to see it, man. Printing plate, auto. That's sweet, man. So, Brad W. coming your way. And let me get this video up on YouTube.